Number 2. My confusion during the second Somebody's Coming for the Cracker Story World segment. I'm not worried about Little Dog Fido because he's only in this one scene during the Story World segment, and off he goes, and you don't see him again for the rest of the DVD. Now, on the back of this DVD, it says that brother and sister were in this. I was expecting those two to be the only two story people that are in this episode. And I have only one just brother and sister episode on DVD, and that's the crowning achievement of awesome, Desert Island. And speaking of which, Desert Island is the episode after Cracker. So you have two brother and sister episodes in a row, except for the fact that Desert Island has just brother and sister. This episode has brother and sister playing first, or appearing first, and then when they put the cracker down, the Somebody's Coming music plays, and like brother and sister, I was confused. By the way, this is the second time that the Somebody's Coming music plays, and instead of the story people freezing, the story people look around and in confusion and try to see who's coming. The first time was in the high wall, and in that episode, Mr. Man appears first. He tries to look around and see who's coming, and brother and sister appear on the other side of the wall, while Mr. Man, the main story person, appears. He's on the other side of the wall. And the third time is in Stream. Mrs. Lady appears first, and she looks around to try to see who's coming, and it's Mr. Man. So, brother and sister, Mr. Man, and Mrs. Lady all have experience with this, and I think they all are good at this. And apparently, brother and sister need help from Mrs. Lady and Grandpapa. And my confusion on this was that, again, I was expecting brother and sister to be the only story people in this episode. But again, they need help. And eventually, the more help that they get, the more crowns that they get from cracking open these crackers. Like Mrs. Lady gets an enormous paper crown. Brother gets a smaller crown. Sister gets an even smaller crown. And this part is my favorite, where Grandpapa gets a tiny cracker, and it's up to him on his own to see if he can crack open the tiny cracker. And eventually he does, and then knowing that the camera's going to cut to him, it does so, and Grandpapa wears a tiny crown. So while that part is funny, this doesn't help my confusion over expecting brother and sister to be the only story people, and this is the only time in which the present disappears before the segment fully ends. So if I'm expecting one or two or whatever amount of story people to be the only story people in it, prove me right. Although we'll see what Sledge, one of the episodes that I want to see, has to say about that. Number 3. The ending to the Cracker episode. The end dance to Cracker is the push and pull end dance, which is the last episode to have this end dance, and of the 3 end dances, this one is good in my eyes, and it's my favorite among the 3. But before we get to the ending of this, there is one thing that I like to point out about this endings. In the other episodes that you'll see this endings in Rope and Rock and the Door, Zing Zing Zingba grabs the other Boohbahs with him in front and Jingba on the end. But in this version, it's the exact reverse of that. But then the end dance plays as usual. And by the way, I got introduced to the push and pull end dance in this episode. So I didn't know about Rope and Rock and the Door having this. And now we're going to get to the ending. There we go. And this is the fourth time I saw this happen on an episode of Boohbah on a DVD. But the first time with Zumba as the leader. Some episodes of Boohbah have a shortened version of the ending for an episode on a DVD. And back then, I was convinced, for some reason, that it's an episode that never aired on TV, which is not true. But of these 4 episodes, Record Player, Snowman, Space Rocket, and Cracker, that is true. I never saw these episodes on TV. But I've seen other episodes with the full version of the ending and the shortened version of the ending and the standard version or the standardized version. So, me thinking that these episodes never aired on TV, not true. But what is true is those things wrong with the Cracker episode. Okay. When we come back from this break, we will move on from Cracker to Piggy Bank. See you after the break.